From the very first glance, the 2026 Hyundai Palisade strikes a balance between the familiar and the radically new. Yes, it still carries the family-friendly DNA that made it a suburban favorite, but now it's dressed for something bigger, bolder, more ambitious. This isn't the Palisade you remember. It's grown up, stepped into the premium spotlight, and is not here to play it safe. Hyundai has clearly sharpened its focus. The design language feels upscale without being pretentious, powerful without being overdone. There's a quiet confidence in the way this SUV now stands, like it knows it's graduated into a higher league, but still wants to take your kids to soccer practice. And that duality, that's exactly what we're diving into today. Welcome to Car Today Reviews, where we break down what's hype, what's real, and what's worth your money. If you're shopping for a three-row SUV or just curious to see how Hyundai is shaking up the segment, hit that subscribe button and let's take a closer look at the all-new 2026 Palisade. The 2026 Hyundai Palisade marks a turning point for the nameplate, one that signals Hyundai is no longer content with simply offering a good value SUV. Now stretching to nearly 200 inches in length with an extended wheelbase, this new generation doesn't just look bigger, it feels bigger, more substantial, more commanding. From the side profile alone, you could tell Hyundai's pushing into premium territory. The silhouette is sleeker, more aerodynamic, and it ditches the curvy lines of the outgoing model in favor of sharper, more refined sculpting. There's a quiet confidence in the way this SUV now stands, like it knows it's graduated into a higher league, but still wants to take your kids to soccer practice. And that duality, that's exactly what we're diving into today. The 2026 Hyundai Palisade's current powertrain, a naturally aspirated 3.8-liter V6 putting out 287 horsepower and 260 pound-feet of torque, does exactly what it's supposed to do. It's smooth, refined, and pairs seamlessly with an 8-speed automatic transmission. Around town and on long highway cruises, it delivers a driving experience that feels easy and relaxed, with just enough power to get by. But here's the thing. In a world where even mid-size SUVs are chasing turbocharged punch or hybrid torque, this V6 is beginning to show its age. It's not that it struggles, it's that it never really surges. There's no snap off the line, no real muscle when you need to pass on the interstate. It feels comfortable, yes, but also a bit, restrained, like a luxury lounge singer in a world full of rock stars. And that's why the upcoming hybrid variant is the real headline. Expected to deliver up to 329 horsepower with standard all-wheel drive, the hybrid Palisade isn't just about fuel efficiency, it's about waking this SUV up. More power, better torque delivery, and improved mileage. That's a triple win. So while the V6 Palisade might suit the calm and collected driver, those looking for a more modern, spirited, and efficient experience will want to hold out for the hybrid. In a segment where Toyota and Honda have already embraced electrified performance, Hyundai's move in that direction can't come soon enough. Inside the 2026 Hyundai Palisade, it's clear Hyundai didn't just redesign an SUV, they reimagined what a mainstream three-row can feel like. From the moment you open the door, you're greeted with an interior that punches far above its price point. The materials in this top-spec calligraphy trim are genuinely premium. Soft touch surfaces, real aluminum accents, ambient lighting that doesn't feel overdone, and stitching that would look right at home in a German luxury SUV. The seats are deeply contoured and immensely comfortable, especially up front, where you'll find relaxation mode functions, full power adjustment, heating, ventilation, and memory settings. Even the second row doesn't feel like a compromise anymore, with available captain's chairs that match the first row experience in comfort and tech. Front and center is Hyundai's new dual 12.3-inch curved display setup that stretches across the dash like a seamless tech ribbon. One screen for your gauge cluster, the other for infotainment. The interface is snappy, crisp, and finally feels fully integrated with the premium look of the cabin. Add to that a high-resolution head-up display, a built-in dash cam for added security, and Hyundai Pay for in-car transactions. You start to realize this isn't just a smart SUV, it's a smart lifestyle companion. And let's talk about driving confidence. The upgraded Highway Driving Assist 2 now delivers smoother lane changes and better lane centering. It doesn't just keep you in line. It reads traffic, adapts to curves, and takes the edge off long-distance drives. It's not full autonomy, but for most families, it feels pretty close. The 2026 Palisades cabin doesn't just compete, it disrupts. It's not trying to be a budget luxury SUV. It simply is one. The 2026 Hyundai Palisade XRT Pro isn't here to impress the overlanders with rock-crawling credentials. It's built for something far more relevant to most drivers: versatility. This is the SUV for families who want to do it all. One moment it's cruising comfortably through city streets, pulling up to the office looking sharp and composed. The next is heading down a dirt trail towards a weekend campsite, muddy boots in the back and adventure on the horizon. Hyundai has fine-tuned the XRT Pro for what it calls light-duty off-roading, and that's exactly where this SUV shines. Raised ground clearance, improved approach and departure angles, and a solid all-wheel drive system with an electronic limited slip differential, meaning it can handle rutted trails, gravel roads, and a little mud without breaking a sweat. It's not pretending to be a hardcore off-roader, but it's more than ready for real-world nature escapes. Need to bring the toys along? With a 5,000-pound towing capacity, tow hooks, and trailer-ready hardware, the Palisade XRT Pro pulls double duty as your weekend hauler, handling boats, ATVs, or campers with ease. This isn't just about getting away, it's about taking everything you need with you. But don't let the rugged look fool you. Inside, it's still every bit that premium family SUV, and safety hasn't taken a back seat either. The updated Highway Driving Assist 2 delivers semi-autonomous highway cruising, refined lane changes, and adaptive cruise that actually feels intelligent. Safe Exit Assist helps keep passengers from stepping into danger, and over-the-air updates make sure the whole system stays sharp, secure, and future-ready. The XRT Pro doesn't force you to choose between city polish and trail confidence. It's the rare SUV that fits in just as naturally at a client lunch as it does parked next to a campfire. In a market full of compromises, Hyundai just gave us a family SUV that plays both sides and plays them well. The 2026 Hyundai Palisade comes to the table with a compelling list of strengths that punch well above its segment. First off, space. This thing is massive in all the right ways. The extended wheelbase means even third-row passengers aren't treated like afterthoughts, and cargo room is generous enough to swallow everything from strollers to camping gear. But what really stands out is the quality. Inside, it flirts with luxury-grade refinement, from the materials to the ambient lighting to those ultra-relaxing seats. It feels more Genesis than Hyundai in many ways, without the price tag. Tech lovers will find plenty to geek out on too. Dual 12.3-inch displays, an intuitive HUD, upgraded Highway Driving Assist, even Hyundai Pay built into the dash. For a non-luxury badge, this is a tech suite that feels stolen from a much higher bracket. And when you factor in what you're getting for the price, especially with Hyundai's warranty, it's hard not to call this one of the best values in the three-row SUV market today. Add the upcoming hybrid version with 329 horsepower and standard all-wheel drive, and you've got something that might just challenge the segment's best. But it's not without its caveats. The current V6 engine, while smooth and well-mannered, doesn't exactly thrill. It lacks the urgency and torque punch that some rivals offer, especially if you're hauling a full load of passengers or towing. The size, while great in room, becomes a bit of a liability in tight urban spaces. And yes, the price has crept up compared to earlier generations, though to be fair, so has the content. Finally, if fuel efficiency is your priority, the gas-only version may feel like a placeholder while you wait for that hybrid to land. Still, in a world of family SUVs trying to be everything to everyone, the 2026 Palisade gets closer than most. For those who want space, comfort, tech, and a dash of adventure, all without breaking into luxury pricing, it's one of the most well-rounded packages out there. The 2026 Hyundai Palisade is, without question, a complete evolution of what a mainstream three-row SUV can be. It's no longer just a solid family hauler, it's now a serious contender for families who want more than just space. You're getting comfort, refinement, and high-end tech that wouldn't feel out of place in a luxury SUV, all while keeping the price within reach for everyday buyers. Now, if comfort, performance, and fuel savings are high on your list, the upcoming hybrid model, launching later this year, is worth the wait. It promises more power, better mileage, and standard all-wheel drive, which could make that the true sweet spot of the lineup. So here's the call. If you need a new SUV right now and want one that checks nearly every box, comfort, capability, and value, the 2026 Palisade is an easy recommendation. But if you can afford to hold out just a bit longer and want that extra edge in efficiency and performance, the Hybrid could be the move that takes this already excellent SUV to the next level. If you found this review helpful, go ahead and hit that like button. It really helps the channel. And don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss any of our deep dive reviews on the most exciting family SUVs out there. Drop a comment below. Would you wait for the Hybrid, or are you ready to drive home the gas-powered Palisade today? This is Car Today Reviews. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.